I started YouTube exactly 30 days ago, and I can tell you from experience that there is a pretty big gap when it comes to the expectation versus reality of making videos on YouTube, especially for a niche like Authortube. Most people think that it looks like this. But the truth is, it actually looks something more like this. Okay, let's do that one more time. Alright, one more time. Just one more. I should be making a video. Oh, I should be making a video right now. And all jokes aside, it really means spending hours and hours staring at a screen, scripting, planning, editing, and this is the real life of an Authortuber. That was actually perfect. Let's do it one more time. This is not going to be another advice video, rather it's going to be a reality check for you should you wish to start your own Authortube channel. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about my own experience as a content creator on YouTube and especially on Authortube. I am certainly not speaking on behalf of everyone, and I am certainly not speaking on behalf of well-known Authortubers with thousands and thousands of subscribers. So I'm going to show you what my plan was for these first 30 days in terms of videos versus what I actually managed to do. I'm going to show you the actual results of what I did, what worked and what didn't, and I will reveal to you all the things that come with being on YouTube that traumatized and probably scarred me for life. Then we will wrap things up with what you can expect from this channel moving forward. Part 1, expectations versus reality. So the plan at the very beginning was to publish 30 videos in 30 days, and that was going to be my own version of NaNoWriMo. I had been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years now, but somehow I never brought myself to ever do it. And I wrote countless scripts, if I have to be honest with you. I think I've probably named some like first video script, the new first video script, the new first video script bracket final. And in all those years, I bought as well countless pieces of equipment thinking that's what I needed to get started, to the point where I think last year I decided not to buy any more pieces of equipment until I had actually published one video. And that did not help either, because it took me one more year to publish the first video. So that's pretty much how I came up with this challenge of publishing 30 videos in 30 days. And I know what you might be thinking, like,
bro, you couldn't publish a single video in a year, but now you want to make me believe that you're gonna publish 30 videos in 30 days? Well, good luck with that.
But somehow, believe it or not, it did actually help. Because with this plan, with this challenge, I simply didn't have the time to overthink the scripts or to record multiple versions of the same video. I just had to let go of my perfectionism and just go with the flow, or at least try to. And just like that, I started this YouTube channel. On day 1, check. On day 2, check as well. But on day 3, that's when reality sets in. Long story short, life got in the way and I failed so hard and so fast. But I had put 2 videos out there already. I had people viewing, commenting, and subscribing. So somehow with these first 2 days, with these first 2 videos, I got over this cloud of overcomplicating the process, and not just once, but twice. So I was okay with failing, because I also knew that the real challenge was to keep publishing videos even though I had failed already. And that real challenge, that one, I didn't fail. I kept publishing videos that month, so let's have a look at it now and I'll tell you a bit more about the process, what worked and what didn't. But before we dive into that, if you'd like to support the channel, like this video or dislike it, that also happened in those first 30 days, more on that later, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, part 2, the results of this 30-day challenge. What worked and what didn't. So in 30 days, if you don't count this one right now, I made 4 videos. I made a few shorts, but I don't know, I don't really count them in. So yeah, 4 videos, it's like 1 video per week, which is not so bad. I mean, we're far from the 30 videos, but it's also 4 times more than what I have ever done in years of wanting to. So the first video, that one was to present myself, the channel, and this 30-day challenge. It worked surprisingly better than what I expected. I don't know why, somehow I told myself that for a first video, 50 views would be good already. And more surprisingly so, that first video got me 10 subscribers, which was completely unexpected if you take my expectations of 50 views, because I always hear in those like advice videos for YouTubers and stuff that the first few videos that you will ever publish on YouTube will fall into some kind of YouTube void. But yeah, 10 subscribers for the first video, happily surprised. Now if we go to the channel analytics tab, you'll see that I got 28 subscribers in more or less 30 days, so that's 1 subscriber per day which was a lot more than I had anticipated, to be honest. Now back to the content tab. So the second video, which was about creating mood boards for your novel, that one was more of a flop in terms of views, but also in terms of comments. Although the click-through rate for that one was not too bad, I mean like 21% click-through rate when you're just starting out, it's quite good, it's quite decent, but I don't know, just something about this video did not work. I tried something different for the introduction of that one, where I placed a clip of me presenting the concept, which was further down in the video, but I put it straight at the beginning. I don't know if it was that. I mean, if you look at the audience retention here, I still had more than 50% of you still watching after the first 30 seconds, which is usually a good signal for YouTube to keep pushing the video. But that's also another point that I think is important to address when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, which is to not give too much importance to analytics, at least at the very beginning. Because with low view counts, we can't get actionable insights really. The pool of data is simply too tiny to get anything out of it. So if you start a YouTube channel, just don't sweat the analytics, there's nothing you're gonna get out of it. The third video, I was really excited about this one. It was to present a tool that I had created for my author coaching program, and it's a tool that centralizes pretty much everything that you will ever need to write a novel, from brainstorming to writing and revising and so on. This is by far the best performing video, but it was also the first video to get me a dislike. And for some reason it really got to me, not in some dramatic way, but I just remember thinking, okay, that's a bit harsh. And I kept thinking about this dislike and what it could mean, because I personally never disliked a video before. If I don't like what I see, I just move on. And so to dislike the video, I thought that it must have really made that person upset. I started to wonder if it had been something that I had said. Then I realized that that dislike probably had nothing to do with me and everything to do with the fact that yes, you could replicate the tool for free. I was basically showing you all the different features, but if you wanted the tool already made and ready to use, then there was a link in the description for you to pay for it and get an instant access. And I guess that did not sit well with that person. But the even crazier thing was that I was so obsessed with trying to understand what that one dislike could have meant that I did not even realize that 20% had liked the video. It just didn't compute because of one dislike, and that's just mad when you think about it. And it made me think of what one of my favorite authors once said, which was that she never read the reviews of her book because to her, good reviews are never good enough and bad reviews will stay with you forever. So yeah, if your videos get dislikes, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. You're still a good person. You're putting content on the internet, and that is just part of the game. And finally, the last video I made, which was about AI and the future of fiction writing, that one I had expected it not to sit well with everybody, which is fair enough. I mean, just because in my reality I don't see AI as a threat, doesn't make anyone else's reality less valid. Funny thing is, though, I did run the script through AI because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't offensive in any way and that it was not dismissive of any points of view on AI. And also because I just really wanted it to convey a positive and hopeful message for everybody. And it got a lot more engagement, a lot more dislikes as well, but it got 6 new people to subscribe. So all in all, pretty good. And by the way, as the channel is pretty new, go say hi and introduce yourself in the comments. You are kind of my original crew here, so you may as well. Okay, something I did differently for this video though was that I did try to promote it on Instagram, but that didn't seem to have much of an impact on the view count. So I don't think I will focus that much time or energy on sharing the next videos on Instagram. I will if it's quick and easy, but other than that, I think I will just try to spend more time focusing on making sure that every upcoming video delivers even more value. And I will let YouTube work its magic and see what happens. I mean, it seems to have worked just fine, especially for the writing tool video. So let's see. Part 4, what's next and what you can expect from this channel moving forward. So this challenge, even if I failed, it showed me that I can do it, that I have things to share that people can find helpful and valuable. It showed me that I could do it, not overthink it, and just do it. Starting this also showed me that having a YouTube channel is actually as much fun as I pictured it to be. You get to connect with people who have the same interest, who love reading and writing as much as you do, and you get to do all of that while being creative, which is super fun. And so I gladly report that I will continue to publish YouTube videos moving forward. I think once a week is a sweet spot with my business, writing a novel, and trying to maintain somewhat of a social life. I think aiming for more than once a week would be a recipe for disaster. I have a few ideas for upcoming videos, but if there are writing and storytelling topics that you'd like me to make videos about, then let me know in the comments. And in the meantime, check out this video that seemed to have performed best in this 30-day challenge. Plus, you get to discover the all-in-one writing tool that I created for my author coaching program. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. All right. Stop. The mic was not on. Do you mind if we... Yeah, from the beginning. Yeah.